Today on the channel, it smells like feet, and that's because we got the battle damaged foot soldier Super 7 Ultimate Edition.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another Super 7 Ultimate Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles unboxing and review. And today on the channel, we got a battle damaged foot soldier. But for all your battle damaged foot soldier needs and a whole lot more, jaystoysandgames.com. Use discount code Kyle, save yourself 15%. That's exactly what I did. I actually went to one of their stores, one of their brick and mortar locations, found this bad boy just chilling on the pegs, chilling on the shelf, whatever you want to call it. And I said, you're coming home with me, as I missed out on this one back in the day. I don't know what I was thinking. He was part of that Rat King wave. We unboxed the rest of the wave on the channel, but somehow I forgot to order this, maybe out of sight, out of mind. I don't know what happened, but I just came to the realization I was missing it. And then, like in Figure Fate, the next day there it was staring me in the face. I said, you're coming home with me. And this isn't the first foot soldier we've got from Super 7. I actually army built a few of these older versions, the original versions from Super 7. Back when they had those crazy sales back in the day for Super 7 stuff a couple years ago. I think I was buying them at like $15 a piece. So got to get a deal. It's not just a motto, it's a way of life. But I had to have this one as well. And I do love that this one comes with some of the extra heads back from the day. The super smart foot soldier. You do have some of that. So there's enough meat on the bone here for those. Obviously the battle damage nature of the figure as well. And we also got a glow in the dark one once upon a time. So we've had a few foot soldiers in this line. As we always say, you've probably heard me say it a time or two, got to get the most out of your molds. And that's exactly what Super 7 doing with the foot soldier. But of course, going to do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. So without further ado, let's dive into the foot soldier. No brown mailer box, no sleeve over the top. Everybody's missing that sleeve, of course, but it is a foot soldier once again in the package. Got the weapons, got the extra heads, which is really the selling point for me. Nothing going on. Of course, you got the darker colored bricks. That means bad guy. The green ones mean good guy. We've seen that before. A little bit of blurb action there. Let's see what it says about our old friend, the foot soldier here. With battle damage, as it says. Foot soldiers are Shredder's speechless, faceless, robotic minions. Their mummified movements, turtle shell armor made from the unfortunate relatives of the turtles, and radioactive eyes make these skeletal scumballs truly horrible additions to the Foot Clan. Even with all those attributes, the difficulty of dealing with the turtles is apparent in the damage sustained in their company. How about that? Of course, let's get them out of the package. See what all the fuss is about. See you later. Goodbye. Like a young Spud Webb. Yes, Spud Webb back in the day for the Atlanta Hawks. How about that? Foot soldier looking good, but I'm going to take this offline, get all this stuff out, get the twist ties done, and we'll be back talking all things battle damaged foot soldier. All right, we got the battle damaged foot soldier out of the package. Let's dive in. Let's start with the hands as far as accessories go. A bevy of hands, of course, 2 gripping hands out of the package. Gotta have the hi-ya hands. We got 2 hi-ya hands. Get the old karate chop, and you gotta say hi-ya when you do it. We know how it goes. Go into any dojo across the nation. That's what they're doing. They're hi-ya left and right. They're all kind of hi-ya going on. We also got, of course, the 2 finger here. Of course, give you one of those, pointing directions, give you a little salute right there, smell the fingers, do any of that kind of stuff, whatever you need to do here. You got the 2 hands, and then we got 2 fists of foot soldier fury. Got to be able to throw the punches in bunches. We know how that goes. But wait, there's more. We do got robotic hands, of course. Different ways to make this guy a little different than our traditional foot soldiers. You got like a blasted off hand here. It's all blown off. You got the wires, all that going on. Almost looks like he's sticking up the middle finger is what it looks like there. And then we do got a straight up robotic hand here. And I'm leaning towards some of this to make this guy feel a lot more robotic than the previous incarnations, which we will compare later in this video. But like the looks of that. We do get 2 throwing stars. Watch out for those. Of course, seen these many a times through the years with the Super 7 Playmates style figures, as we know. 2 throwing stars right there. Got a big old knife like a young Paul Hogan. Of course, a young Crocodile Dundee right here. A little charred on the end. A little darker and then silver and then the black handle. Big old knife. Seen those before. Same thing with the big blaster weapon. A little black on the handle, making it a little different, giving a little extra different color to this one over the originals. So that is nice as well. 2 blades here. You got one full-on sword, a katana as it's known in some circles. And then we do got one that is broken here, and it is charred. Both of them are charred at the end with the silver down to the purple handle. Looking pretty good, but 2 swords included. And then a little pistol, a little futuristic pistol right here. Looking good all in black. I'm here for that. But now we're diving into the foot soldiers, and we got 3 heads for this one because 3 heads better than 1. We do get a straight up foot soldier head with a little bit of dings and dents, showing a little bit of the robot behind the mask. I like that it is similar. It's good enough to use just as a regular foot soldier, but also a little twist here that you can go a different way with it. Got the big foot logo right on the front of the forehead. Got the 2 yellow creepy eyes going on, and then the purple mask over the top. Like a big football is what the head looks like. Definitely interesting. But now it gets real interesting with these other heads here. We do get that like super smart version of the foot soldier. I forget his name, like the leader foot soldier, whatever his name is. But you get the robot head there creeping out of the mask, looking good. 2 wires at the top, still got the yellow eyes, and you got that big kind of vacuum face is almost what it looks like there in the mouth, of course. Now the third head, going full robot over here. I guess this is supposed to be him if he's totally maskless, maybe. We do got that vacuum face mouth once again. You got the yellow eyes, the foot soldier logo on the front. But big like a basketball once again, or a football more like it. Silver color, nice silver color to it as well. So choose your own head adventure. I'm definitely going to use one of these 2. I'm kind of leaning towards this one. I don't know, but we'll see what ends up happening there. And as usual, I have like 5 of these in my collection, the original version of Foot Soldier. I guess who's stopping me from putting all 3 of these heads on and then the 2 other ones having regular ones? Make them as different as possible, maybe. Maybe, we'll see. But diving into the old Foot Soldier, I feel like we've been here before. He does got the purple top. I guess it's like it's been blown off there, though. It's like a smock is almost what it is. Purple up top, very ruffly, very, of course, Renaissance era as well up there, looking good. Torn and tattered throughout. You got some wire parts showing, no more better than in the chest. Like he took a big blade to the chest. You see all those robot guts going on, looking very cool. You do got the big forearm guards here, a little shorter on this side. It's been broken. He's been battle damaged after all. Got the purple gloves going on. You got the blue pants there. Once again, you're seeing some robot action peeking throughout on the figure, looking nice. Nothing peeking out on the back, though. Would have been nice to have something out of the back where it's just in the front. Is what it is, of course. You got those wrappings here in black. Then you got the purple shoes down here for him. But it looks like a foot soldier. There's no mistake in this if I see it. Now, his arms do go all the way around, of course. Very tight in the shoulder. Very tight. Maybe there is no shoulder. There we go. No, I don't know. I'm going to have to heat this guy up a little bit, it seems like there. This shoulder moves very freely there. Bicep cut, of course. Single jointed elbow, very tight. Oh, very tight. Going to have to heat it up once again. Very tight. Hands back and forth, side to side. Head back and forth, side to side. Removable, of course. How easy? Oh, once again, very tight. Going to have to heat this guy up with the hairdryer, of course. Waist articulation right there. Big old splits, though. Of course, he's a ninja. He should be able to do those kind of splits. Leg goes up for the big boot. Single jointed knee, side to side, of course. Boot cut, I believe. Yep, boot cut. Ankles back and forth, side to side, up and down as well. So a lot of articulation here, but very stiff articulation here. Some people like it stiff, I understand, but I like it a little bit looser than this. Gonna have to heat this bad boy up, like I said, with a hairdryer. He does fit on a Mattel Ringside Collectible stand. Use discount code Kyle. Save yourself 10% at Ringside Collectibles, of course. But looking pretty good. But I did say we did have the original version here, non-battle damaged, I guess we'll call this one. Similar but different is what we're going to call this one. Obviously, more battle damaged over here. It's in the name. It should be. But this one looking very nice. We're going to put him on a ringside stand as well. No, I'm not going to put him on a ringside stand. He's got no hole in his foot, of course. That's what we had with those original ones. So a little update, I guess, with this bad boy here. And he'll stand just like that. But once again, you can mix and match. You can put these heads on the old ones if you really wanted to. And I might go down that way, but I'm such a purist. It's always difficult for me to do. But we'll see what ends up happening in the future, of course. But the Foot Soldier, for all things considered, looking pretty good, if you ask me. Don't mind this figure at all. But what say you? Did you pick up this one? Were you like me at Blue Bastion? You missed it? Let me know in the comments down below. Of course, you made it this far. Don't forget to like the video. Subscribe to both my YouTube channels. Check out the YouTube channel memberships and my Patreon. So much stuff over there every single day. It'll make your head spin. Tons of bonus content as well. Giveaways, you name it. Appreciate the support on the Patreon, of course. Don't forget my new book, The Complete Guide to the ECW Original San Francisco Toy Makers. Available on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, or autographed copies through me if that is your thing. Brand new podcast every single Tuesday, The Kyle Peterson Show. Of course, available wherever you find your podcast, as well as videocast on YouTube. Appreciate the support on the podcast. A lot of fun going on over there. Give it a listen. Give it a try. Appreciate the support. Sir Paul64 on the X, _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, Instagram, TikTok, and TheKylePetersonShow at gmail.com. So for a battle-damaged foot soldier, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.
Well, are we gonna dance or are we gonna play?
We're going to